He's my favorite person in the world. I love that I never get tired of being with him. Every other human on the planet I get sick of at some point, but somehow it never happens with Dave.
Fun creating a world with somebody, and I think I'm just excited to keep doing that.
You guys are great. It's just, I haven't been to a wedding this nice ever.
Dave and I met at University of Delaware at Grotto's one night. I knew his cousin Mark from high school. Probably would have been one of those like, hey Mark, how's it going? You know, maybe we don't need to go over and say hi to each other. But he was with this really handsome guy.
Looked to my left, noticed a pretty girl, and I kind of tapped Mark. I was like, oh, who's that? I wonder who that is, And he just said, oh, that's Katie Orth. I went to school with her. I've known her since like the 7th grade. And I said, introduce me.
I did that thing where you don't really listen to the other person's name because you're so worried about saying what your name is. And after talking to him for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, he turned and talked to Mark for a second. And I said to Caitlin, like, what was Mark's cousin's name? Because that's gonna be important for me to know.
My handsome boy.
Before we went on our first date, in that first night at Grotto's, Katie told me she was going to London for a year, and it just never really sunk in. I remember driving, I remember exactly where I was on Grub Road, and I remember kind of like looking out the window, and I said, well, never mind, this isn't gonna work. And, but then we just hit it off so well. I had just moved up to New York, so I was kind of commuting back and forth. So we spent a lot of time on the Jersey Turnpike, and I think that's just sitting in traffic and getting to know each other. It was awesome, but like I said, she was leaving for London in a couple weeks, so it was really bittersweet, and where was this gonna go?
You look so handsome. Oh, it's too early for that.
All right.
I can't cry yet. We got a long day to get through.
That's beautiful.
Okay. You look so handsome. Your flowers look really nice.
Pretty.
You ready?
Let's do it.
And ultimately we decided that, all right, let's keep talking. And then it was FaceTime, calls every day. I would wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning when she was walking to work and talk to her. And we just really found, talked anytime we could find. She taught me what it means and how to love somebody, really. She's just, it's so corny and cliche, but she just brings me so much balance.
Dave is so compassionate. He's really caring. He's one of those people who other people who are in need or who are hurt are drawn to him. He's so funny. He's really sweet. He really cares about other people. We worked really hard to get here, and just growing our careers together, growing our relationship, all the good stuff that's coming.
You guys take care of each other now, right? Yes.
There is a saying among the Amish, marriage may be made in heaven, but it is man's responsibility for the upkeep. The motto of Salesianum School, which David and others here this morning are graduates, tenui nec dimitam, I have taken hold and I will not let go. That celebrates the enduring love which we witness this day in the union of David and Kate.
So one day, shortly after college, I was a bit thrown off when Dave told me of a girl he had met through his cousin Mark. I think to myself, this isn't part of the plan for our 20s. Dave made it quite clear this wouldn't interfere with too many of our grand plans. Katie would soon be leaving to study abroad in England and then Thailand for the fall and winter. And then one Saturday, probably about noon, I shoot Dave a text to see what he's up to. Dave tells me he's on a Zoom video call with Katie. I figure, distance relationship, makes sense to have a Zoom every now and again. I check in with David about 2 or 3, still Zooming. Finally, about 5 or 5:30, I see phones go out for happy hour. Still on the Zoom. At this point, I knew my boy was in it deep, and apparently Katie was too, because she came home from that study abroad program just a bit early. My friend, today's the biggest deal you'll ever close. Katie is without question the girl of your dreams, and I'm so happy you found each other. I wish you both love, success, and eternal happiness throughout your journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, first time in public, Mr. and Mrs. David Beal.
Katie likes to say that we have it so easy. She, as the oldest, had to break in our parents, figure things out through trial and error. But Katie, you should keep in mind that you've created a whole other challenge for your younger siblings by setting the bar so high, especially in the category of choosing a partner for life. I think we can all agree David B is a catch.
When she first went to London, we'd actually decided that we weren't going to talk anymore. And when she left for the airport, and I sent her a message, I said, just in case you change your mind, no pressure, but I would love to keep talking to you, but it's there in case you change your mind. And she did. And so, I want to thank you for that.